At the start of 2020, the US economy was booming. Prices were stable, unemployment was historically low, especially for blacks and Hispanics. But things were about to change. A Chinese lab, funded by American bureaucrats, started a pandemic. The world went nuts. Governors like Whitmer and Newsom used the emergency to destroy prosperity with draconian COVID restrictions. Our free enterprise system demonstrated its resiliency. America rebounded from the political harakiri. In less than a year, the economy was fully recovered. When Biden and Harris came to the White House, the country did not need financial stimuli. These two could have eaten ice cream and giggled for 4 years, leaving us alone. Instead, they embarked on an unprecedented spending spree during an economic boom. Even Keynes could have predicted the outcome. The Build Back Better plan unleashed the worst inflation since Jimmy Carter was in office. Joe was ousted in a coup, and Kamala was crowned as candidate for president. Now she wants to cure her inflation with price controls. This is the dumbest idea peddled by an American politician in quite some time. Nixon tried it during the Arab oil embargo more than 50 years ago. It caused nationwide shortages of gas. Imagine what will happen if we elect a government that controls the price of food. Actually, in my case, I don't need to imagine anything. I suffered through it in Bulgaria 34 years ago, when the government controlled all food prices. The grocery stores were empty. Families were allowed to buy a quart of milk, but only if they waited in lines for 4 hours every morning. Like Joe, who complained about the shrinking size of his Super Bowl snacks, Kamala is blaming today's outrageous grocery bills on corporate greed. As Northwood's global ambassador, Dr. Gad Saad, recently noted, this may sound good, only if you are a lobotomized idiot. Why didn't food producers price gouge during Trump's presidency? Did they become greedy only after January 2021? Anyone with even a rudimentary grasp of the laws of economics knows the factors which determine prices. And, are you ready for it? Greed is not one of them. If government's taxes and restrictions increase the cost of farming, the food supply goes down. Some stop producing. The prices charged by the remaining producers must go up. The cure is to tax less and to remove most restrictions on those who get our food from the farm to the table. But if you flood the economy with money, its market value drops. All goods, including food, exchange for more dollars. That's inflation. The cure is to stop the government from spending money they don't have and to stop the Federal Reserve from monetizing the federal debt. Assisted by our central bankers, Joe and Kamala ruined the purchasing power of the dollar. Believing that price ceilings can fix that is a deadly delusion. If you lower food prices by decree, more people want to buy it, fewer farmers want to grow it. Shortages produce starvation. You know who has the most comprehensive food price controls? North Korea. They have just one fat guy there. Kamala's idea is so absurd that even CNN economists are laughing. What should we do then? Start by picking public servants who appreciate the free enterprise system.